कूजन्तं राम रामेति मधुरं मधुराक्षरम् आरुह्य कविताशाखां वन्दे वाल्मीकि कोकिलम्। रामाय रामभद्राय रामचन्द्राय वेधसे रघुनाथाय नाथाय सीताया पतये नमः। जयत्याश्रितसन्त्रास ध्वान्तविध्वंसनोदयः प्रभावान् सीतया देव्या परमव्योमभास्करः परमव्योमभास्करः।
श्रीमते निगमान्त महादेशिकाय नमः। श्रीराम राम रामेति रमे रामे मनोरमे सहस्रनाम तत्तुल्यं रामनाम वरानने। The essence of the four Vedas is Mahabharata. The essence of Mahabharata, Mahabharata Saratvat, is seen in Sri Vishnu Sahasranam. And as spoken by Parvati to Shiva or Mahadeva about the essence of Vishnu Sahasranamam is Ramanama. So Rama, Ramanamam, Rama's presence in the Ramayana and the greatness of Ramayana has been put forth in the form of 43 namas in the entire Vishnu Sahasranama. With whatever little anecdotes is possible, little time is possible, we have been adhering to the commentary called Bhagavad Guna Darpanam, and we have been understanding these namas. As we understand these namas, there are two namas that appear one after the other. It could be a bit misleading when we just listen to these namas. The 412th nama is Hiranyagarbha. There is already one Hiranyagarbha nama which comes in Vishnu Sahasranamam. And the 413th nama is Shatrugna. The moment I say Shatrugna, you will be reminded of Rama's youngest brother called Shatrugna. When I speak about Hiranyagarbha, you will immediately be reminded of Brahma, because in many places in the Puranas, Brahma is referred to as Hiranyagarbha. And Rama's youngest brother is always regarded and respected as Shatrugna. Gacchata matulakulam bharatena tathanagaha Shatrugnaha nitya Shatrugnaha nitah priti puraskritaha. So this Shatrugna nama comes in the Ramayana. At the same time, Hiranyagarbha is treated as Brahma himself. In such a scenario, how does the commentator say that these two namas indicate only Rama? Because Hiranyagarbha means Brahma, Shatrugna means the youngest brother of Rama. How will both the namas indicate Rama? Is a $1 million question. Let us now understand how beautifully the commentator takes us through these two namas. Hiranyagarbha. He begins with an explanation for the word Hiranyagarbha. Avatara samakala vartinamapi dhyanadina upakaritvam aha. After the avatara's time, Rama was born, Rama lived. Then, when the Jivatma inside Rama attained its original abode, which is Vaikuntham, after the time of Rama. So, there is a period of Rama and after Rama. After Rama's time, the commentator says, Avatara samakala vartinam api dhyanadina upakaritvam. The one who after his avatara samayam becomes an apt image, apt vigraham, apt point for people who do dhyanam to focus on. Then the commentator continues, Hita ramaniyasya dhyatru hridayasya shubhashrayatvena nigiryatvat hiranya nidhi samyadha. What he says is, Hita ramaniyasya. One is hitam. Second is ramaniyam. Whatever is very pleasing need not be good to us. whatever is very good to us may not be very pleasing. Let us take for an example our food. Bitter gourd. Bitter gourd is very, very good for our body. Now, do children like bitter gourd? No, it's very bitter. They will say, Mama, Papa, the food always says it is bitter gourd. How will I like it? So, there is bitterness in it. They will not like it. But is it very good for their health? Extremely good for their health. Now, imagine that there is another sweet, malpua. So, you are using all-purpose flour. Then you are using 2 or 3 other flours. Then frying it in ghee, dipping it in sugar syrup, and then giving thick milk like rabdi over it. It's very tasty. You go ask any dietitian if it is good for the health, they will say no. So it is very tasty, not good for health. Bitter gourd is very good for health, but not tasty. So you rarely get those objects in this world which are both good and pleasing. It seems Rama is like that. Hita Ramaniyasya. It is both good for our body and our Paraloka Saukhyam, as well as it is very, very interesting and delicious. So, Hita Ramaniyasya Dhyatra Hridayasya Shubhashrayattvena. Shubhashraya means upon meditating upon who we will get auspiciousness. It is to be a Subhashrayam. Shubhashrayattvena Nigiryatvat Hiranya Nidhi Samyatha. It should be like honey. Honey is both tasty. At the same time, it is very good for health. So, like honey is Ramanama. At the same time, Hiranya Nidhi Samyatha. It is like a golden treasure that they have got from earth. Imagine in your own plot you are digging. You are thinking mud, sand, earth will come. Suddenly one pot full of gold comes. You will be so happy. So, it has come in your land and you own it. Similarly, Ramanama, as you keep meditating, will do goodness to you. That's it. Is there any example of Hiranyagarbha Hita Ramaniyasya? About 1000, roughly I would say 200 years back. In the south of India, there lived a great Acharya Varya. His name was Ranganatha Muni. That was shortened to Natha Muni. So this Natha Muni was the person, the Acharya, who revived the tradition of propitiating the Lord through bhakti in regional languages. So he ensured that he got the 4000 verses of the mystic saints called the Alvars back. That compendium is called as Nalayira Divya Prabandham. So this Divya Prabandham, this holy compendium of 4000 verses was received in return by Natha Muni. Now, Natha Muni in his life was a practitioner of Ashtanga Yoga. Anga, yoga has 8 steps in it. Yamam, Niyamam, Asanam, Pranayamam, Pratyaharam, Dharana, Dhyanam, Samadhi. You observe good discipline in your life. You have good breathing and sitting patterns. You are able to focus within, leaving away the distractions outside. Then, to the tip of your nose, you can start meditating on the Shubhashraya Vigraham of the Lord. Once, while the king, with his queen, with his minister, and with a person who had driven the cart had come, and by that side a monkey had come on the streets where Natha Muni was living. Because he was into yoga, which is Ashtanga Yoga, for a minute he saw Rama, Sita, Lakshmana and Hanuman and all these people, and he started chasing them, running behind them. And as he was running behind them, he was thinking of Rama. He meditated upon Rama and his Jivatma left his material body that instant. Why am I telling this? Because when you do Dhyanam on the Subhashraya Vigraham of Rama, you will start seeing Rama in everything and everybody. Natha Muni is a blatant example of that. So Hiranyagarbha indicates that form of Rama who is suitable for our meditation. That said, what is the 413th Nama? I told you, when you listen to this Nama, it may seem like the youngest brother of Rama. But what was the meaning that is being offered by the commentator? Shatrugna. Vishayeshu Vikshepanat Tesham Ravanavat Shatrum Indriya Vargam Viveka Sharair Hanti Shamayati Iti Shatrugna. Vishayeshu Vikshepanat Tesham. That is, Ravana is seen or personified. In the Ramayana, he is a Rakshasa, he is a Brahmana, he was a very good administrator, devotee of Shiva who had a bad character, abducted Sita. We see Ravana that way. But who is Ravana? He is called Pankti Mukha, Dashanana. The 10 in him indicates the addition of the Jnanendriya and the Karmendriya. Vishayeshu Vikshepanat Tesham Ravanavat Shatru Indriyavargam Viveka Sharai Hanti. So what does he do? He is the one who keeps Sita within his custody. So Ravana stands for the Dashendriya, Karmendriya, Jnanendriya put together, that is holding the Jivatma to ransom within the body. What is the body there in Ramayana? It is the Lanka. Sita is akin to Jivatma. So Rama has to come and release her, which is the Jivatma, from the clutches of Ravana, who is the Dashendriya personification. Rama, what will he do? He has to release an astram. What is that astram? That arrow, that astram is of vivekam, of wisdom. Because of measles, because of ajnanam is where the jivatma rattles and suffers within the material body. When it receives jnanam, vivekam from a sadacharya, it will surely know the path to moksha. Similarly, Rama uses the arrow called vivekam, vishayeshu, dikshepanat, tesham, Ravanavan Shatru Indriya Vargam. Ravana indicates the Indriya Vargam, the community of Indriya senses. Viveka Sharair Hanti. So Rama uses Shara. Shara means arrow. What arrow? Viveka Sharair Hanti. He uses the arrow of wisdom. Shamayati Iti Shatrugna. To defeat that Shatru called Ravana. So Vedanta Deshika puts this in a beautiful verse. Darpo Dagra Dashendriyanana Manaha Naktacharadispite Dehesmin Bhavasinduna Parigate Dinam Dashamasthitaha Ardhatve Hanuvat Samena Guruna Prakhyapi Tarthaf Puman Lanka Ruddha Videha Raja Tanayan Yayena La Lapyate. So he says how the Jivatma within the body, like how Sita was suffering within Lanka, will be troubled by the Dashanana Ravana like the Dashendriya, and will be rescued by Rama, who is like Paramatma, with the arrow called Viveka through an Acharya called Hanuman. So Shatrugna here doesn't indicate the youngest brother of Rama. Rather, it indicates Rama who uses Viveka, wisdom, as the arrow to release the Jivatma from the clutches of the Indriya personified Ravana. So Hiranyagarbha in general may indicate Brahma, but here it indicates Rama, for he is the golden treasure. He is the one who bestows goodness in all our lives. He is the one who is to be meditated upon. In general, Shatrugna could refer to the youngest brother of Rama, but here it indicates Rama himself, who will use the arrow of wisdom to release us from the clutches of Ravana, whose senses personified. So two names that could be misconstrued have been beautifully commented upon by the commentator Parashara Bhatta in this commentary called Bhagavad Gunadarpanam. Sir, each nama is like a priceless Kohinoor diamond. Are there more namas that describe Rama's greatness, sir? Yes, there are. For that, what should we do, sir? Listen to the next few episodes.
Dear Astika reader, I am happy to be authoring a 2-part book on the Ramayana in English. The first part is slated for release in the year 2024. The book aims to recreate and retell the Ramayana of Valmiki, conforming to the ancient commentaries and other allied literature. To receive notifications of the book release, kindly register with www.deshikadaya.org/books. Namaskaram.